Hello. Alright, so this is Harlots episode 4. I don't know if this one has names for them. Alright, so, only it does. So Mike and them have moved into a new establishment in a much more classier joint, I guess you could say. Definitely more business for them. But they finally got in there at least after all the freaking had to fight their way in, but they got there. They got there. But Lily, I think, not Lily, Lucy. I think Lucy's first. This was Lucy's first call, I think. Up until now, I'm saying that right, right? I'm saying that right. Up until now, she's been sold off to somebody, and then yeah, I think this is the first real call she's had, and she wasn't the best time of it. She's not having that great a time. Kind of a horrible incident, bad experience. Now she's too sore and beat up and kind of, you know, a lot of PTSD. I think she she doesn't want the life that these other people have. And who can blame her? But she doesn't see. I don't think she sees any means of getting out right now. So she's kind of trapped in this position. Yeah, and she just had the worst experience possible. Then you have Lady Lydia Quigley, or she sent out. Oh, there's this thing about Mr. Osborne they mentioned, but we only saw his back. We didn't see his front, but whatever it is, sounded that guy is as the son put it. He is the short straw. I finally got what that meant, by the way. It means that they draw straws, or if you draw straws, he's the one you don't want. He's the short straw. I think that's what they mean. He's the one nobody wants to have. That's the one that everybody tries not to get. So he's horrible. He must be some serious, freaking into sadistic. He's a masochist or something. He likes pain, probably likes torturing, or he likes to torture them a bit, like a dominator kind of stuff. Don't know, but it sounds really bad. And unfortunately, she has to deal with it. Emma or whatever. Also, Quigley has put that blind lady, for her name, the blind lady, at their doorstep, at Margaret's doorstep, now, to how do you put it? It's to, she's going to attack them from. She wants to use the blind lady as like an insider, I think, either to make friends with her, but it doesn't seem like she's really interested in making friends right now. So I'm not sure what she's gonna do, but she's supposed to do some attacking from her position. Maybe be a spy. I don't know, but she planted her there for a reason. And then we have that's actually that's about it. Really. Charlotte's doing her thing with her call, who she's I think she is now officially a you know, she's officially a mistress too. Oh yeah, and then there's the guy that Margaret liked. The one guy she actually liked, I think. One guy she actually liked him, I think. Even though yes, she wanted him for his services and all that. It wasn't all just money. It wasn't all about money. I think she actually did like him, as close to love as she will ever probably get, as far as we know. But I mean, at this moment in the story, anyway. I mean, well, we're gonna see what happens there. We'll see, but there's plenty of time for potential love interest. Is what I'm saying. But the wife of that guy, apparently was his wife, is with him dead, what is gonna happen to her? The son, who is a freaking right asshole with no manners, completely self-centered, think he's better than everybody, always looking up at everybody. Always has head held high, but in the wrong way, like not in a good way. His kind of pride, his confidence it becomes arrogance, and that's not what you want. There's nothing humble about him. He has no forgiveness in his heart. He's a bad person. And Worse, he thinks he's better than you. So he talks condescending to everybody else, I think, who he feels is beneath him. It's not gonna make him any friends. He's not down here, but you know, he doesn't need the help from the little people. I guess that's what he's saying. You know, that freaking son is an asshole, man. Anyway, he freed her, but he decided to hold on to the freaking children because, well, they want the ones who part of the deal. So mean to do that right in front of her, though. He wants her gone, and he's gonna just send them into slavery anyway. He had no mercy in his heart to give her his kids. It's just awful. I feel like he just did that to mess with her because he didn't like her being here in the first place. So yeah, he's a rotten one, and she now has to work to get enough money to buy her kids back. But that's a lot of money, I assume. Slavery, probably, I don't know how much it would cost, but I imagine it's a lot of money. You know, so she now has to work her way up. But she's not gonna be a call girl, pilot. She's gonna do the dishes. All right, I think that's everything. I covered it. Okay, that's it. Let's do this.
For those of you who seek base relief in the house of Margaret Wells.
I tell you one thing though, that lady, she knows how to commit to a speech, you know.
Did I please you, sir?
He doesn't look like he liked it.
My apologies, Mrs. Wells. I fear your daughter is not for me.
She makes him feel like he's molested her. And you have this lady right in front of the house, man. She's probably chasing away business.
I need to wash. This is your own doing, you know.
Holy shit! I'm sorry. Whoa, that guy is. I knew it.
I hope he strangles you next time.
He probably will. Holy shit, that guy is crazy. Is that the son?
Allow me my metaphor.
He's always asking for girls, this guy.
Do they make your enterprise any less vile?
Just nod and smile and move them on to the easy bit.
So you find it easy?
If it's giving you no pleasure, manage things.
It's an easy beast to tame.
And build to a gallop.
And the more aroused they believe you,
Sooner the cannon will fire its balls.
The fiery pit.
The thing that sets us apart is the warmth of our welcome.
it's different here.
And why don't we show her how we dance?
What is she planning? She's gonna hit her or something. Oh.
Keep scrubbing.
Oh man. Shit.
Inside, now.
Damn it.
A masquerade. She charged the highest price. I could even snag Lord Fallon. She's done you a favour, that preacher.
No, there's no such thing as bad
Kingdom
press.
of Cocoa
He definitely,
Olivia.
Charlotte definitely subscribes to
You can
that.
help her.
Give her some advice. There you go. Give your sister some advice.
You stood by all this time while your mama torments me, and you think I'll thank you for your sugar pigs? I care to see you clinging to your mama's teats when you could be a man.
Mama,
Knock before you come in.
Emily Lacey is not to have Mr. Osborne anymore. I won't allow it.
Oh shit. Oh.
Very
I
well.
won't allow it. You tell him that.
You tell him so. That's Howard's friend, Sir Christopher Rutledge. Everyone calls him Crispy. May I present my sister Lucy? She's new to society, so don't start there with any acts of depravity.
You have my word as a gentleman.
Not your word, she must be wary of.
I want the skinny blonde.
Oh, that's him.
But Miss Pettifer is blonde.
I'll have the skinny one or none at all.
Then none at all.
Play against it. Come on. Don't be afraid. Do it.
Has there been some misunderstanding?
No, madam. I've been extremely clear.
Your job is to get to trade for this house, not to lose it.
Your love is as boundless as a leaking jug.
I'm no tend.
I must decline your thrilling offer.
You disappoint me. I'd heard Lord Fallon was a man of discernment.
To Hades.
That guy's having fun.
To travel.
The guy with the clown face. He took it off. Dang. I've never seen him without his hair. His you know what hair?
He's gone. Never to return.
My mother's giving a party. Will you come?
Yes?
You must wear a mask. George, may I present Mr.
Leave.
Duff?
Go back to the house, or I'll take you there myself.
Over here.
I'll see your sister safely home.
But be wary. There's snares all around for us harlots.
I do hope nothing happens to him. I like him. He seems like one of the few decent people, one of the few decent guys in the story.
Sperm for another, how will I ease my poor heart?
I didn't know you had such an organ in your body.
I swear you're missing an organ too, Haxby.
Amelia tells me you are unwell. Here.
That's why she collapsed. Okay.
Run to the apothecary.
She has consumption or tuberculosis.
I will do your bidding no longer, Mrs. Quigley. My daughter and I will seek new accommodations as soon as I'm able.
I have a story I would share with you. Shameless whore. Such a lascivious display from a young woman without fear.
Lascivious. I like that. What does that mean?
Decency. What was your name in those days?
Huh? What?
Was your congregation known?
She used to be a harlot? But I would explain why she's so strongly against
Enjoy
it.
your preaching, Mrs. Scanlon.
Damn it, she had a secret. People asking for favors from people when you have secrets like that. It's life now. Whoa, pickpocketing master. What if I put my money in my hat and then see you get it then? I like sew a pocket in there.
I'll stay here, it's torment!
But I'm looking after you. Little boy, I'm a man. It's time she saw that.
Another innocent one that she's going to corrupt. Shit. Never say that. Never say that. She gonna give it to that guy for the Spartan shit. You need a sacrifice to freaking.
You will.
You know she hates doing it. I can see it in her face.
Do I detect a small voice of conscience whispering in your ear?
You want to see my world Scamwell's daughter?
I'd put gold into your lap if I was sure of your love.
You have it. I love you.
It's only words, dude.
I told you not to lie.
I'm Hades, king of the underworld. And here's me queen.
Thank you for showing those sinners where to come.
Welcome! Welcome, one and all. Welcome to my fiery hole.
You moved to repent, sister?
I'm not your sister, Ratface. I don't mind spying for Dame Death.
I do what I must to survive.
Just like you.
Do this. Hearing of your indisposition, I've come to preach in your stead.
Who sent you?
Friend.
Mother, we must pray for the kindness of that friend.
Welcome to my midnight realm.
Our visit won't be long.
Pandemonium!
Oh my god, it's him.
Let the folderols begin.
He bought a goat. I don't want to know.
Gentlemen, may I present a new and exotic addition to our house?
Like, okay. Is she really gonna do it?
A master of music came with an intent, as they will. Too right we do. My thing.
Oh, look at that red one. That's pretty cool too.
I'm here.
Don't tell me that's the Lord.
Oh
shit.
Into the underworld by eating pomegranate.
Go and finger your mother quickly.
I thought he took away her salary. It's like Greek Roman days. Shit. Like Caesar. Caesar time.
They don't figure out that they can feed each other.
I knew it. The first time.
And you're gonna do what I want.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna jump
How
ship.
much do you owe?
60.
Trying to keep out of trouble.
Trouble found you.
Charlotte! You harlot.
My desire is an ocean.
Spill it into me, you brute creature.
Do you?
No.
Maybe now you'll think twice before you lick honey from that Irish rake.
Just go.
He can constantly use that as revenge as to hurt her.
Margaret Wells.
Because he knows that would hurt her.
She-hound run rings around you just like that sly harpy upstairs. Oh, you're a man, all right, brain-wheeze, and your britches too swollen to think. Should have had a girl. True of mine would have allowed herself to be duped by a whore.
You mean she had others?
I am not yours to command.
Oh my god. You can tell he was thinking about that organ comment in the beginning the whole time. That really, she hit him where it really hurts.
Virgin of 15 years.
That last scene is sort of a, who fucked who kind of thing. Who was in control there? It kind of looked like more like her though. Is that not allowed? She's not supposed to do it with the servant. But I guess that would kind of drive a wedge between him and her husband or whatever you call him, her call. But that comment she had said about him was weighing heavily on him because she hit psychologically. She hit psychologically, and so it's worse than a freaking slap in the face because that's done with. But telling him you don't have a freaking penis, that really messed with him. Lucy has gained the interest of Lloyd, whatever his name is. That's a big deal because, right, that guy is a big up there kind of person. So with interest like that, there's potential for a really good keeper. Looks like, I guess that's what they mean by they don't want him. They don't want her to. That's how she can keep. That's how she can prevent. Looks like that's how she can stop him having that kind of life. Because she was talking about that once about not wanting to have the same kind of life as Kitty them or whatever. Looks like that's how you would do it, which is you would find somebody who will pay for you, and then they will take care of you instead, so you don't have to. Something I noticed between Lydia Quigley and Margaret Wells is I think that Quigley is still got the more powerful house. I think she's definitely doing better than Wells, or well, until now anyway. She was, but as we can see, Quigley, even though she has all this, she puts on the, like the masquerade, right? She puts on a mask of being civilized. Like they're somehow more quality hookers, right? That's the idea. That they're somehow ladies, as they're still what's the word? The word premium, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but she tries to put them above the others. High class. They're more classy, is what she's trying to do. But really, underneath all that, she's actually worse than Wells. Because Quigley is making, she does these dirty deeds underneath. She's not just selling sex, but she gives people away. What did they talk about? A sacrifice? Something about Spartan sacrificial whatever? That's messed up. Should have been a lamb instead of a goat that came to the masquerade. So for the sacrificial lamb, she pulls these girls off for these horrible situations. Quigley, you can tell though she feels bad about it. I think she's gonna something's gonna crack eventually. Nobody could do that without having some kind of consciousness. But she gets paid a lot of money. Same thing with Osborne. He was a horrible person. Let's just say he's very rough. Osborne seemed like a very, very nasty piece of work. But he pays a lot of money to do what he does. And they let him do it. So she would sacrifice her. I feel like Margaret Wells would never do that. That's the difference between them. Margaret Wells runs an honest harlot's shop, They're selling sex, but that's all they sell. And they have the guy said, they have a warm welcome. Theirs is a warm greeting. Like you're one of the people here or something like that. I think that Quigley will do anything for her money. But she will not, but she also wants to put on the face of being better than other harlots, other people. Like she's somehow still a society woman, but also a hooker. Whereas Margaret Wells sells honestly that she is a hooker. She knows what she is, and she doesn't try to be anything else. So in a way, she's honest, even that about what they're doing at least. We're just selling sex, services, and all that. Nothing else. Nothing dark and evil. She's not setting people off or whatever. No matter how desperate it gets, no matter how low they get, they stick to their guns and they do what they what they paid, what they sell, or whatever. She's a hooker through and through. They're hookers through and through, and they don't pretend to be anything else. Otherwise, they're not doing any shady deals. Margaret Wells has morals, whereas Quigley does not. She will do anything, for money. Yeah. I also like that thing she said about she should have kept the girl because the girl would never have been tricked by a whore. Like saying, even though, technically, the son should probably have more power in that world, if she had a girl, he would have been smarter. Or something like that. Like, I think all that power keeps them from being able to see through things, As a girl, she would have had to fight her way to the top, and that would have made her a smart person. Whereas the freaking dude, he's a man-child as well with that. Like Emma said, that freaking grin on his face. I can't even do it, but he has that open mouth thing. Like that. Kind of like that. He's got a bigger mouth than me, I think. But he's, he's a funny looking guy. But I think this may be the start of him being driven to become more of a man. I think that she might drive him towards that. Emma would help drive her towards it. Right now, Quigley is losing some people, though. I mean, I understand why she's mad, too. And I wonder if all of that will force her to do even more, shady acts for the government and all that she's been doing already. If she's losing money. But yeah. Anyway, that was I don't know. But it's right now, Quigley not doing too well, as everybody is kind of joining Margaret's side. I like how Charlotte is the type of person who, bad. No such thing as bad press. Use whatever you got and spin it. Because the thing is, everyone's gonna say shit about you anyway, right? You're a harlot. That's the reputation you gain in that world. No one's ever gonna see you different. Nothing you do is gonna change their mind, and if you beg and plead and cry, they just gonna stomp all over you even more. They smell blood in the water, or weakness, or whatever. They're gonna strike. So all you can do is own it. One of the best lessons ever, like Game of Thrones, the first season, the first book, Tyrion's thing about one of the best advice ever. Wear it like armor, right? You're a bastard and all that. Wear it like armor, and they can never use it to hurt you. That's freaking fantastic. Some of the best advice everybody should remember. That guy, the husband, has figured out whatever he is. I don't know if you call him husband, whatever he is, because I think that they're legally together now, right? She signed the papers and all that. He has found a way to hurt her by using Lucy. He knows that hurts her, and he will use it to hurt her because he is immensely insecure and really, well, I mean, although he has a right to be, but that's what you get when you paid for love. You don't pay for love, dude. That's all you're gonna get is that resentment out of that, because in the end you still bought her. You think she liked that? No, she didn't like that. So you're gonna have to deal with that, and he's unfortunately not equipped to deal with anything really. He is I think that she doesn't respect him, and I don't think he deserves respect. He needs to freaking man up. He's gotta be how you do that though, I don't know. He's kind of too late for him already, It would take a lot to change that attitude. He's so insecure that every time he looks at her, he thinks she's talking to another man, or she just had sex with another person. Every time she leaves the room, she's probably thinking about all that stuff. And in some way, he could be right, but that's what you pay. That's what you paid for. So you're an idiot if you think otherwise. If you really want her to love you, you gotta earn that love, and he doesn't understand that. None of them really do at this point. That guy almost did it. She almost did it with that guy. So he's a piece of work. I wonder if he has a chance to change. Could he change? I don't know, man. Do you think he could change? Could he become a better person? I'm always waiting for someone to change, but I don't know. That guy he needs the only way he's gonna be able to see that is somebody above him has to slap him down and put him in his place. That might get him to realize I gotta show some humility. Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption said it best. He said, there aren't many good guys in this world, so be one of the good ones. That's what he's got to take to heart, Don't be like the rest of them. You want to get that girl's attention. Be different from all those other people. All the guys out there, they just want her for sex. Don't be one of those people. Show her that you're more than just an object, more than just sex to her. I think that would make in this freaking world, man. Holy shit! I feel like I would have had everybody then, because you would have known. I mean, if just one person, I think that guy got the right idea. The guy that Charlotte likes, she likes him because he hasn't really gone after her for sex yet until now, but he's kind of waited for a bit. You know, they've had conversations, interesting ones. Just ones that he's seems interested in her. She's interested. His interest in her gets her interested in him. Someone's got to tell them that, man. If you just be that one guy, all the other girls, that you don't use them like that, and you just want to talk to them and make friends, I swear, you could have had anybody in that time period. Anybody. Jesus. All you gotta do is be friends, man. The key is not to make it all about sex. Just be friends, and I swear that would come naturally. Especially the harlots over there. I think that they're really, what they're thirsty for is conversation. Somebody to see them for who they are and not as, objects. That's what they get in their daily life. You think that they want that outside of that? You gotta see past your freaking dick, man. You're so freaking horny you can't see past it. But that's also society pushing you towards that too. So, but that's why we'll be respectful, because you would rise above society if you were to just do what they're not doing. But maybe one day, maybe one of them. Well, one guy has the kind of the right idea, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But right now, he's a piece of work, and he uses that girl. He uses Lucy to hurt her, and I feel if Charlotte wants to, Charlotte would have to find a way to rise above that too. But I think she will. I mean, she kind of went home and had sex with the guy. I don't know if that's enough to really hurt him though. I don't know how much he saw him as, well, he didn't even like the guy. He had him hold his bucket while he peed in it. He said something about how we inherited you and we didn't, not that I wanted you here or anything. So what does he care? But then again, he might, because how would he feel to know that somebody he sees as lower than him had sex with the girl that he paid for after she claimed to have loved him and all that? Oh, he would hate that. He would hate it so much. He probably wouldn't have hated it as much if it was somebody above him, at least someone with power and style. But I feel that it hurts his manhood or something. It hurts him either way. He's so easy to hurt, so easy to just poke holes into. He's so pouty all the time and everything. He's just pathetic. He's pathetic, and it's so easy to hurt him. And so he, like a child, like a child, he just hurts her back or whatever he has. Whatever ammunition he has. Right now, that's Lucy, and he uses Lucy to get whatever he needs out of her. Well, I don't know if he'll be able to do it again though, but I feel like he would try again, because it happens every time. He knows that hurts her. Charlotte has to find a way to make that not something that hurts her. I don't know. There's no pleasing that guy though. No matter what she does, it probably wouldn't, because they're just all going about it the wrong way. It's a never-ending cycle. Anyway, that is Harlots episode 4. I really like this show though. I really do enjoy watching it. By the way, I don't know if anyone is wondering, but I do enjoy watching it. I like this time period and all that, and I don't know. I like watching hot girls doing shit. but anyway, it's a really interesting story, and I love watching slice of life kind of stories. So this is so freaking cool. All right, that is Harlots from episode 4. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Cool.